Guys, you ever wonder how something like this happens? Like the greatest night we have in Naples every single year. It's not like some elected officials just get together and say, oh, let's have a concert. Let's get together a bunch of country acts. Let's put together this great event for Naples. That's not how it happens. You need a music-minded, get it done, make it happen kind of person. Otherwise, something like Livefest, it just doesn't happen. This is Rowan Samuel. Now, Rowan himself is one of those make it happen kind of people. He's a co-founder of Naples Film Festival. He's got a killer band, but those aren't his jobs. He's just a guy, he gets a vision, he's got to make it happen.
I think it's about passion. You know, it's like you got to have something that's you're passionate about in your life, you know? I mean, we all have different things. Like, you got to have something that gets you fired up.
Now, in Rowan's band is Rowan's buddy, Steve Hagenbuckle. This is the guy who makes Livefest happen. Steve's like Rowan. Lifefest isn't his job. Steve's got a rockin' business, running his own commercial real estate fund. He doesn't need this, but he's got a vision, right? He says to himself, I don't want to drive 2 hours anymore to concerts like this. So he brings Livefest to Naples. So now 12,000 of us get to bring our chairs, spread out, kick back, have a drink, and enjoy one heck of a night at Tiburon.
So we ended up going backstage for a Runaway June, and it was a hoot because we're on stage and we're looking out. The sun was starting to go down, and you could really see this army of people, you know, I mean, 12,000 I think it was, as far as I could see all the way down the driving range.
Backstage was way different than I thought it was going to be. I thought there'd be like 100 people running around, running the show. Nope, it was just a few sound guys, me, Rowan, Karen, his wife, and maybe a manager or two, but that was it. It was fun back there.
It was the sound guys and us. Right, and they're kind of looking at us like, what are you guys doing? It was pretty funny though, at one point, I'm looking over at the guitar player. You know, we're like boogieing, you know, like, he looks over at me and kind of gives me like the eye, like, hey, you're having fun? I'm having fun kind of thing, which was great.
What a great night. My wife's sister, who's married to my buddy since childhood, they were in town for the weekend from up north. They couldn't be happier. You'd think he's run this concert like 1,000 times. This is just the second time. It was the most enjoyable concert I've ever been to. 4 loaded with energy acts, Ben Allen Band, Runaway June, Cole Swindell, and Thomas Rhett. Everything, and I mean everything, was done right. It's 12,000 people, but I never had to wait in line for a drink or a snack. Mid-December, the Southwest Florida weather couldn't have been more perfect. Sound was great, enough jumbotrons, you didn't even have to wait for a porta potty.
He's just relentless. Like, he sees something he wants, has a vision, is like laser focused on doing it, and just does it. I love people like that. Steve's a remarkable guy.
I wouldn't even know where to start. If you run into Steve, ask him how he got here. Great stuff, great stories. This is the kind of guy who makes this kind of thing happen.
I mean, across the board, top notch. For a second time around, they just knocked it out of the park.
We'll see you next week.
Where is he? On the end. Right.